Hey everyone, welcome to the show. I have a fun one for you today. So, I'm sure you guys are all familiar with Kevin O'Leary. He is the billionaire douchebag. He was one of the hosts on the show Shark Tank, may still be. I don't know. I don't watch the show. But anyway, he is a Trump pumper. He is one of Donald Trump's minions. He is, just one of his little sycophants who just can never, ever admit that Donald Trump has done anything wrong whatsoever. And he has invested in a data center in Utah, an AI data center. Okay, so residents are just absolutely pissed off about this. Here's one of the articles about it. This was in The Guardian. And people are pissed because they weren't consulted about this whatsoever. And this is not a partisan thing. It's not like, oh, MAGA's happy about it because he's on Donald Trump's side. No, Republicans and Democrats are pissed off about this because data centers have become the bane of everyone's existence. Not only are they driving up electricity costs, they're, wasting a ton of water, driving up water costs. They are destroying the water in the area from the runoff, from, their sludge that they put out, the toxins. God knows what it's doing to our air. And so the residents are, and the noise, which I'm going to share with you guys. I actually pulled a video that I'm going to show you how loud these things are. So O'Leary goes on Tucker Carlson's show. He's trying to make the case for this data center and, oh, I don't know why people are so upset and blah, blah, blah. Well, Tucker Carlson, who I'm not a fan of, but I have to give him credit for this, he just ripped him. He ripped O'Leary, mocked him to his face. O'Leary's like, well, the people wanted this. The people in this area, that's what's so funny. It's clearly outside influence because the people of this town really want it. And Tucker Carlson mentions, he's like, what do you mean? He's like, who was there, like a referendum that went to the voters? What are you talking about? And O'Leary's like, well, the 3 city council members approved it. It was a unanimous vote. And Tucker Carlson's like, oh, okay, so 3 people approved it. 3 people in the whole town. And O'Leary goes, oh, well, they represent the people. It's like, and Tucker Carlson made the joke, but it was serious, that how hard would it be for a billionaire like Kevin O'Leary or some other person, some other oligarch, to manipulate a 3-member city council board, right? Like, it's not hard to pay them off, twist their arms, do whatever to get them to unanimously approve it. That doesn't mean the people want it. Clearly, the people don't want it, or they wouldn't be out protesting against it. Right? So this is just like typical selfish oligarchic behavior. This guy is not even an American. That's the funniest thing. And not funny in a ha-ha way, but he's Canadian. Where is ICE when you need him? Am I right? So anyway, O'Leary goes on Fox News. He goes on Fear News Network, and he tries to make his case to the dumb as a box of rocks Maria Bartiromo. Okay, and she's laughing. He's so funny. And he tries to use the tried and true MAGA fear-mongering tactic. He tries to pretend that, oh, the opposition is fake. It's astroturfed. It's paid for operatives, right? They're not real live Americans who hate your ass, who don't want what you're selling. So O'Leary made the mistake in this interview with Bartiromo of calling out 2 specific groups and 1 woman in particular. And he accused them of being paid by the Chinese. Well, that woman and one of her fellow activists clapped back, and they trolled O'Leary pretty hard. So take a look. This is just a portion of what they said about him and to him.
Hi, hello, it's me, Gabby Finlayson. What am I doing? Apparently, we've reached the part of the Stratos data center journey where Kevin O'Leary goes on national Fox News to accuse us of being cells for the Chinese Communist Party.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, who would want us to stop building our electrical grid? Which adversary would want that? There's only one. It's China. So what I think is happening, and I got my guys to go a deep dig into the IP addresses, and here's what we found out. This is fascinating. We found 2 cells inside of Utah. Elevate Strategies. Gabby Finlayson. Gabby, what are you doing? And who's paying you? So what I'm doing right now is, after getting this data, I'm calling out Gabby, operating in Utah.
So, hi Kevin, we are Elevate Strategies. This is Utah. You might not know it because you're from Canada. This is where we live. Before we get into anything too serious, this is the very scary, very intimidating man that is threatening us. We are not taking the criticism of anyone who is wearing flip-flops and a suit on national television. You know, it's not every day you get called out by first and last name on Fox News by a Canadian billionaire trying to ruin my state, but here we are. Kevin, are you okay? And after sitting with this for a moment, we decided to take it as a compliment because, first of all, how are these men scared of us? Have you met us? Hi. What are we talking about?
I want a forensic audit of who's funding their platforms. Who is it? So these are proxies for the Chinese government's my argument. And if they're not, because I want them to be able to defend their name to Gabby, come out wherever you are.
Okay, Kevin, go ahead. Mr. Wonderful's Nancy Drew little detective agency. Have at it, brother, because if we were Chinese operatives, we would be the worst operatives in the entire world. Someone alert Beijing that the payment portal to Jackie and I's Amex bills is somehow broken. As a reminder, we run Democratic campaigns in the state of Utah. If we were in this to be making money, we would be doing literally anything else. And you should know that because your job is to give small business owners advice. Yeah, you'd think that Kevin would understand the hellscape that is late-stage capitalism and consumerism that has led to you becoming a terrible, horrible billionaire who's trying to ruin our state. I think it's important that we get to this. So, out of frame, just behind Kevin O'Leary while he's doing this Fox News hit, is a life-size cardboard cutout of himself. And by life-size, we mean extremely short. Maybe that's how tall he really is. We don't know. As the old saying goes, behind every terrible man is a cardboard cutout of that same man. We are worried about the Great Salt Lake. We are worried about our carbon emissions. We are worried about our electrical grid. We are worried about the temperatures rising in our state. We care about the economic, environmental future of our state. So, if you would like to support the work that we are doing that apparently has these billionaires shaking in their boots, you can buy our hat, which now says Utah Nature Security. And those donations of just $30 will go to support the work that we're doing. You can pre-order these hats, which will go to us and Alliance for a Better Utah, the 2 organizations called out by Kevin O'Leary. So please support us because we might need lawyers. The link's in our bio. Come out, Kevin. For the record, and I never thought I would have to say this in my entire adult life, we are not Chinese foreign operatives. Never have been. Being paid by the Chinese government. So, bye Kevin. Bye Kevin. Put your dogs away and keep my name out of your fucking mouth.
I mean, seriously, could he have a bigger ego or be a bigger douchebag? Who has a cutout of themselves, right? And why? Why do you have a full cutout of you next to you? What is that all about? And he wasn't just wearing flip-flops. He was wearing pink flip-flops. I don't know if you guys could make that out. So, just an idiot. Obviously, just trying to deflect, trying to trick the whole Fear News Network audience, which is very easy to do, as we all know. But anyway, I want you guys to hear what it sounds like to live near a data center, because this is becoming a huge, huge issue. There's a lot of people in this country who aren't necessarily against the data centers, which they should be if they understood what a danger AI is to our country and the world. But there's a lot of people that have been interviewed by the news outlets that say, I'm not against them, but this is just, I can't live like this. I can't live with this sound. I mean, not only is this going to harm people's health, but it's going to also drive down property values. So take a listen to this. That is absolutely obscene. Like, it's obnoxious. I could not live like that. I could not live next to that. I could hardly listen to that as I was recording it for you guys. It just grates on my nerves. Imagine living with that, not being able to get away from that. Like, imagine if you worked from home and you have that noise outside of your house. So these people are already the wealthiest people in the world, and they are already destroying our country by buying our elected officials and having them do their bidding, and having Donald Trump as their little puppet who, outlawed any laws, any rules over AI. And yet now they're doing this to American citizens, destroying our water, destroying our air, destroying our property values, destroying our way of life, taking away jobs. I mean, it's just, there is nothing good. I'm sorry. If they want to keep it as like, hey, you can make little videos and, but they have to have a watermark, I'm all for it. But as far as taking over people's jobs, destroying our country, and then, increasing all of our costs, no. These people need to, I won't say what needs to happen to them because I don't want to get arrested. But I have thoughts. Anyway, all right, guys. Thank you all so much for watching and listening. Please like, please share, and subscribe. Please donate if you can. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.